On the way home, I watched Fences. Fences did something to me. It was, I mean, besides being a brilliant film, Denzel Washington is unbelievable. Viola Davis was unbelievable. Like, now I understand why they won all of these awards. But Denzel was unbelievable. The character that he portrayed, and I told Joy, I finished watching it, I was like, man, Fences kind of messed me up. And the reason why is because I saw some part of me in Denzel's character, Troy Maxson. As I'm watching the movie, just more and more, I'm like, man, I really relate to this Troy Maxson character. And if you guys have seen the movie, that's not a good thing. it's not a good thing at all. And it's,
what part specifically?
To me, it's a must-watch film for black men. I think it does a great job of identifying the black male complex. It has changed in comparison to black men standing in society from the 40s to 2017.
Right.
So you have to take some adjustment. But just in what he's going through as a black man and his identity with work and his marriage and where he's at as a father and his obligations, it just spoke so much to the black male identity. And what really resonated with me was his demeanor. And again, I said this is not a positive thing at all. It was just he was just, I don't want to say a negative Nancy, but grumpy. And he had a loud personality, friendly, fun, but there was that underlying frustration. And there was a line in the movie where Viola, told him, saying, go back to bed and wake up on the right side of the bed and come back down because you got something negative to say about everything. Right. And I was just like, God damn, are you speaking to me right now? And I'm sure a lot of my close friends now are going to listen to this and say, oh, Justin's really about to go there right now. And I was like, yeah, this is my life. And it to me, I just said, I have to get better at managing my demeanor, my stress, my grumpiness, my happiness, whatever it could be. Because I just saw it. It's a balance of, and Joy hasn't seen the movie, but when you see the movie, you're gonna probably be like, damn, this is my life. But not in all the same ways. So I don't want you to be like, damn, Justin, you really like Troy Maxson? Because again, if y'all seen it, you know that's not a good thing. But it just...
You're just saying certain personalities.
Yeah, it kind of just opened your eyes. And what was interesting is a few weeks ago, my best friend had made a comment. And I said, man, you're just so sensitive. He is sensitive, but I
said, he's less sensitive.
He is less sensitive.
He did used to be a little bit more sensitive, but now he's like
he's normal. But I still use the sensitive defense probably too much.
Too much, yeah.
And I had made a comment. I was like, man, you're just so damn sensitive. And he shot back. He said, if 90% of the people you're around are sensitive, maybe you're just an asshole. And I didn't have a comeback to that. I was like, you know what? Maybe that is indeed a true story. And so it made me, you just kind of sit and think for a while, because I didn't have a comeback. And you guys, if you know me, Justin always has something to say about everyone and everything. And when I'm kind of put in my place, I don't know how to act. And I had nothing to say. And so it sparked some internal dialogue within myself, and I said, okay, I got to really figure this out. So last week I made a real concentrated effort to come home and just enjoy life.
I've been on you about this for
years.
God knows how long, right? But it's gotten worse, and I think for you, I think it's adding up to stress. This is how you're expressing your stress in one area. You're letting it seep into the rest of the other aspects of your life that don't require you to be stressed at all. So we've been having talks, and I feel like every time we have a big talk, if you will, you get better for a little bit, and then you regress. Yeah. So.
But I told Joyce, I think this is the first time I've had a really good week, and it wasn't sparked by a conversation that the two of us had. Yes, my best friend did give me that comment.
Because I do want to note that I said to you that if everyone is annoying you, maybe it's you. Remember I said that?
You have said that.
So, but I needed to call you an asshole, I think.
Yeah, it's set.
I didn't have the right language.
Exactly, it's set differently. Yeah. He said, well, maybe you're just an asshole. I was like, okay, well, maybe that is indeed true. But I've realized, as the older I've become, I have goals and things I want to accomplish, and at times I get frustrated with where I'm at in this progress, and there's times where you can look at other people and you try to compare, but I know you can't compare because everyone's life and everyone's path is so different, so you're just wasting your time trying to compare.
They could be destined to die at 42. Like, true. You don't know. Like,
no, it's very true, and I think I was looking at certain things. I was like, why is this like this? Why is that like that? This should be better. This needs to be different. And I was always trying to find a solution instead of just saying, okay, you know what? This is how my life is right now.
Yeah.
This is where I'm at in the present moment. And then, no, it's not going to be where I'm at forever. But this is what it is. This is where I live. These are my 2 dogs. This is my wife. This is my job. This is our podcast. This is what we do. And instead of trying to constantly work a solution or trying to find ways to be different about it, it's like come home and just, I don't want to say accept, but accept what you have, be able to enjoy what you have,
right.
And of course lay out guidelines or parameters to improve upon what you have. There's nothing wrong with improving, but I they're just coming with so much negativity. And I mean, even something so that my dogs have been driving me batshit crazy for probably a good 6 months. I mean, literally have drove me nuts, and to the point I couldn't even function.
I mean, for being dogs though, it's not like they were doing anything extra other than being dogs.
Yeah, literally just being dogs. And last week I said, you know what, I'm gonna come home every day and I'm gonna just drop my stuff and I'm gonna just sit on the floor and I'm gonna play with them for a few minutes. Not even play with them, I'm just gonna acknowledge their presence. And it made a significant difference in their behavior and my stress levels when I came home. So I'm a weekend. Like, let's be honest here. But I just felt that it was important to talk about, you know, the realities that I'm facing, that we're facing. You know, so many times people say, "Oh, you guys have this perfect relationship and you're perfect people," and I tell them, "You're clueless." We're the furthest.
Nobody is perfect.
We're the furthest thing from it. Yeah. But just in looking in my current life, is I have manifested a lot of stress and grumpiness and anger and maybe resentment about my current situation, you know, everything. And I have let it consume me. And I'm working actively to get rid of that feeling. And the cherry on top, again, besides the comment from my best friend, was watching this movie because I felt like I was watching me on screen. And again, our lives were different, but it was the personality trait of Troy Maxon's character that really spoke to me. I was like, man, maybe I need to get my shit together.
Well, and you could see how it affects others.
For sure.